today's video is my long-awaited airbrush makeup video, and I'm really excited to share this with you because I, like lots of people, was really skeptical about how I could use airbrush in my life because I thought it was for like celebrities or weddings or for makeup artists or whatever. I really didn't realize how simple and normal airbrush can be in your everyday routine. I'd previously used like friends and makeup artists airbrush machines, but I'd never actually had a chance to sit down and play with one and get to know how to properly use it. When I received my package in the mail, what it came with is my little air compressor, and I got to pick the color, which was wicked. There's like a million trillion different colors, including like leopard print, which was so awesome. So it came with this, it came with your little airbrush gun, it came with a whoa, I turned it on, don't turn on. It came with a little protector sleeve for your airbrush gun, and it came with a huge assortment of colors. Now I think that they have on the website 3 different like color ranges, light, medium, and dark. I personally thought I would be in the medium range, and I was totally wrong. So when the Dinair lady said, no, actually I think you're going to be in the light range, I'm really happy she corrected me because I didn't realize how wide that range ranged, if that makes sense. I'll show you the colors, hold on. Okay, so let me try and hold them up. There is 4 now, 5 of these little tiny color droppers that you mix your color with. It's actually super simple to mix a color, but apparently not so easy to hold them all in your hands at once. I right now am a mix of olive beige and light golden beige, and sometimes if I'm really light, which today probably could have gone a little bit lighter, I could have put a little bit of vanilla. But I didn't realize how dark some of the colors actually go in the light range. Like this is one of the darker ones. Hold on, I'll focus. So the light color range ranges from like vanilla, which is super light, to light golden beige, which is so not light. Like this is me on a tan day. So I was really glad when they said that no, you definitely are going to be in the light color range. Ooh, hello, focus. Okay, so they also came with a bronze color for doing your bronzer and 2 different blush colors. I'm not really huge into applying blush and bronzer with my airbrush, although if I was better at it, I probably would like it a lot more. It's really nice because like with all airbrush makeup, it sits super light and super breathable on your skin, but I feel that I just can't apply the bronzer and the blush to my liking yet. It's a little bit easier to stick with my brushes, but the more practice I get, the more comfortable I am with using that. Using your airbrush in general is super simple. I'll show you guys in the demo review, but just like a quick overview right now. The machine, you turn it on with this button up here. It's continuous airflow, so meaning there's always airflow coming out of this, but product doesn't dispense until you move the little lever here. You put product in this little bowl, and pretty much you plug it in and go. I really was happy that Dinair has a bunch of different little like snap-on, snap-off plugs so that you can use it internationally, because as you guys know, I'm back and forth between Canada and Australia, and they have different like plug-in outlets. So I really needed to have that so it didn't like wreck my machine. And so luckily they have a huge assortment of different plug-ins for all around the world. So pretty much wherever you live, you're covered. What I really enjoy about the airbrush idea is that it completely eliminates bacteria while putting on your foundation. You're spraying a really fine mist in either a full coverage or a sheer coverage, totally your decision, just depends on how much you want to put on that day, and you don't need to use makeup brushes or sponges or other things that can carry bacteria. So if you have acne or you have problems with acne or oily skin or anything like that, it works awesome because it just eliminates that whole bacteria factor. What I really love about the airbrush system is the fact that it is just a fine mist over your face, so it doesn't ever feel heavy no matter what coverage you do. You can choose to seriously coat your face in this stuff and it would feel like you're wearing a tinted moisturizer, not even that. It would feel like you're wearing just moisturizer. You can't feel it. It doesn't rub off when you rub your face or on your clothes, and that is great. I really also like the fact that, say if you have like an unwanted tattoo or something like that, you can cover it. It is awesome. It seriously will cover whatever you want it to cover. You just layer, and like I said, it feels so light, like you're wearing nothing, so there's no problem with trying to cover things up anymore. I also really like with Dinair that they have such good customer support and service. So if you get stuck at all using your airbrush, they will Skype you, they will call you, like seriously, you can get whatever help you need. And I really, really appreciate that about companies that actually follow up and have a lifetime support guarantee, because sometimes something happens and you really don't know what to do or how to fix it. And with this, you can just call them up. It's no problem, and they will help you through absolutely everything. It also comes with a DVD, so like if you're a super beginner and have no idea what you're doing with airbrush, you can just look on the DVD and it covers pretty much everything from how to apply just regular foundation to how to apply blush and bronzer and even eyeshadow and stuff like that, which kind of scares me a little bit because I'm not sure how I feel about airbrush eyeliner, but you can totally do it, and if you're good at it, that would be amazing because it would be like all of your makeup in one little machine. I definitely would recommend the Dinair makeup airbrush system to you if you are someone that likes to do makeup, or you go out a lot, or you are on camera a lot, you take lots of photos or stuff like that, you do other people's makeup. Like I used this for my best friend's wedding. She looked gorgeous all day long. It was an outdoor wedding, it was hot, it was sweaty, it was like 32 degrees, really, really warm, and she didn't have any makeup screw-ups because of this product. And I really, really thought that that was cool, because most traditional foundations would have melted or slid off her face or not looked as good halfway throughout the day or not looked as good in photos, and it totally looked great all day. If you are someone that doesn't wear a lot of makeup, or you don't want to take 5 minutes to do your foundation, then no, this isn't going to be a product for you, and that's totally okay. But I am wanting to show this to the girls who do want to do that and are interested in stuff like that, because I know there are a lot of you out there. I know that I was one of them, and I'm really, really happy to be able to share a product that I actually really enjoy with you. So now I'm going to get into the demo / tutorial of how you use it. If you guys have any further questions on how to use it, make sure you do leave it below, but I think that I went through pretty much everything. I did do all of my eye makeup first, because that is a nice thing with airbrush, is you can do pretty much all of your eye makeup, whatever you want, as crazy as you want. Do that first, and it's nice because if you have any fallout, just wipe it off and then do your airbrush after, so you have a really, really clean palette to work with. Is your face a palette? I guess I could call it a palette. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the review tutorial, and we'll jump right into the demo. Alright, so I would recommend using your airbrush after you've already done all your eye makeup, put on a face primer, and put on like concealer under your eyes or whatever trouble spots you have, just a little tiny bit. You could conceal it with the airbrush, but I find that I just like the way it looks with actual concealer underneath. So as you can see, the little lever right here can be all the way forward, so that means that there's like no product coming out. If you put it all the way back, that means there's a lot of product coming out. So try and hold it kind of right in the middle. You'll be able to feel rocking back and forth where the middle will be. I'll show you how to mix the product in just a second, but you can see the machine like this. I'll turn it on, and where you're going to put it is right about there. You can kind of hear it, like if you put it on really high, you can hear it vibrate more. If you put it on really, really low, you can hear it doesn't really put that much air out. So you want it right about in the middle where it's making a medium humming sound. So now to mix whatever color you are, I actually thought that this would be a lot harder than it is. It's really not. So today I'm going to be mixing light golden beige with dark golden beige. I'm going to put about 4 or 5 drops of the golden, or the light golden beige, sorry, and about, I don't know, 2 or 3 of the dark golden beige. So just to show you guys, I've already put a couple drops in. But there's that. And then to mix it, what you're going to do is, I'll try and turn it sideways a little bit. You are going to turn it on. You're going to block the airflow out the front, so put your finger over top of this, and you're going to see it bubble. And that's how you mix your color. Don't pull the lever back too much or else it'll splash out the top, but you can mix it just by doing that. And it looks like I might need to add a couple drops of olive beige just to match my skin tone today, because I am really light. I haven't been fake tanning, if you haven't noticed. So now what I'm going to do, like I said, you're holding it 6 inches away from your face. I'll try and fit in the screen. So be holding it right about here, and you're going to go in tiny little circles just like this, and you're going to be able to feel like a cool mist product on your face. So I'm going to turn the machine up just a little bit. There we go. And position my mirror so I can even see what I'm doing. And get my hair out of the way, because that's probably a good idea. Okay, so you're going to pull the lever and gently do little tiny circles, and you can feel the product kind of like a cool mist on your face. And the trick with Airbrush is to always keep moving. So as long as you're pulling the lever and as long as you're dispensing makeup, always keep your hand gently moving. Don't be like jerkily moving because it'll fall out of the little cup, but do like small circles like I said. So just do a really, really first thin layer, and then you can always go back and figure out where you need more product. I always like make that face when I go around my nose just so it doesn't like settle into any lines. And probably try not to breathe if you're dispensing product right underneath your nose because it'll go right up your nose and that probably won't be comfortable. Don't be afraid to go right onto your neck. Alright, so under my eyes, I just do this in small little C-circle motions. I find that if I put a little bit too much product underneath my eyes, it will start to crease. So make sure that you're not spraying too much right underneath your eyes because it is such a delicate area. That is why I say to do your concealer and stuff first, because it just makes it blotchy and creases for some unknown reason. Wherever you have problem spots like I do right between my eyebrows, how convenient, just hold the gun a little tiny bit closer to your face and rock the lever back and forth just like this. And it'll dispense just a little bit of product at a time. So you just keep going until you get the coverage that you want. So I'm going to finish off my face and I will be right back. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is take the Dinair Moisturizer Light and Dewy, and this kind of just gives your face a really, really nice dewy glow. If you're not into the dewy look, then definitely skip this step, but I really like it. I don't ever put it on like my T-zone, but I will put it on kind of this area in my cheeks. So it doesn't matter, you don't have to rinse your cup if they're still colored. Just put a couple drops in. I'm going to put 4 drops, and I'm going to mix it with my color because I still have a little bit of color to use. And I'm just going to spray along tops of my cheeks, tiny bit onto my temples, and then you can continue it onto your neck if you have leftover product. If you do have leftover product, feel free to spray like your décollage or whatever it's called, or like if you have really veiny hands, you can spray the backs of your hands, pretty much anywhere where you want to cover up. If you have extra product, go for it. It really doesn't rub off at all. It dries pretty much on contact. You're good to go. You don't want to waste your product, so I always recommend using it until it's completely done. Once you're done doing your entire face or whatever you're wanting to spray, it's really, really simple to clean the airbrush system. Make sure you do clean it after every use. If the makeup crusts inside of it, it's a little bit hard to get out. I'll tell you how to get it out after, but I'll just show you this for now. So every single time you'll take your little tiny Dinair water bottle or whatever water bottle squeezy thing you have, drop some water into the dispenser, turn the machine on. I put it on a little bit stronger now. Obviously you can hear it vibrating more. And take a washcloth and just spray into the washcloth. You're just trying to clean out that little tiny spray needle. Don't have any excess product in it. If it's coming out like skin colored, then you need to put more water in. And you can hear it. It ran out of water, so I'm going to spray some more water in and repeat the process. I usually spray about 4 cupfuls of these of water, so 4 rounds of it going empty, and then I take a little Q-tip and I just get whatever else is left in the dispenser. Sometimes the product clings to the side, but as long as it's coming out spraying clear, then it's clean, you're good to go. What I was saying earlier is if you are lazy and you don't clean your airbrush gun every single time, the product will crust up in there. Since it is pretty much an instant drying product when it's a mist, if the actual product glumps up, is glump a word? Gloops up? I don't know. If it crusts inside your machine, it will not spray out and it's not going to work for you. It'll be really annoying to try to clean out. If that does happen to you, and that has happened to me before, take the needle off the front, just like this. You just twist it off, and it's just a little tiny part like this. You can see the needle here. Disattach it from your hose. Don't wreck my nail polish. Woo. Take it off, take this part off, and put it into a cup of really, really hot water and let it sit. And then hopefully that will dislodge whatever is stuck inside this little tiny needle here. And then you will be able to do the regular water in and then spray it through. So that's it for my review / demo of the Dinair Airbrush Makeup System, guys. I hope you enjoyed it and found it informative. Definitely go check them out if this is a product that you are interested in purchasing. I feel that for an airbrush system, it is one of the nicer ones that I've ever tried. So go give it a look. I'll leave all the links below. Make sure you're subscribed to this channel. Follow me on all of my social networking. I know, there's a lot. Yeah. I will talk to you guys so soon. Bye.